guys, so this video is going to be an in-depth guide to cryptocurrencies. We'll go over what crypto is, its investment opportunities, as well as how you can actually buy and sell coins such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. By the end of this video, you should have a full understanding of how you can use crypto to make money. By the way, you guys, I'll leave a link in the description below. If you open up a Coinbase account and deposit $100 into your account, you'll get $10 free of Bitcoin. So lit'll start off with a guaranteed 10% return on your investment. Now let's start off with what cryptocurrencies are, because I think it's extremely important to understand what you're investing in without any technical lingo. It's basically a digital asset. Crypto is a virtual currency that can be traded and exchanged for goods. Think of it as tokens. So you exchange real money for these tokens. And what these tokens, you can use it to buy actual things. There are thousands and thousands of different cryptocurrencies, but the biggest ones that you guys should be aware of are Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple. All of these coins use blockchain technology, which creates a decentralized currency system that is not regulated by the government. So let's first talk about Bitcoin, the king of all cryptocurrencies, and Bitcoin was started in 2009. If you take a look at the price chart for Bitcoin, you can see how crazy volatile it is. It used to be worth very, very little, but in the last few years, it's absolutely exploded in value. They reached the high of about $20,000 at the end of 2017. And then we saw a halving in the price in a matter of a few months, and then even bigger drop at the end of 2018. Since then, it's recovered a lot, but it's still extremely volatile. In 2010, a man in Florida paid 10,000 bitcoins for 2 pizzas today. That's like the equivalent of spending $94 million on these 2 pizzas. But evolution and explosion of value for these coins is just unbelievable. Now, the press later on interviewed this guy who spent 10,000 bitcoins on these 2 pizzas. He said he absolutely had no regrets. If you think about it, coins like this need to be used in order to actually gain real value. So this transaction started the cycle to create value for coins, such as Bitcoin. I want to stress that you can't really invest in something like cryptocurrencies, because it's not an asset that's actually backed by anything. Its value is created. And that's why I like to say, when you're buying and selling cryptocurrencies, it's not exactly investing, it's more like gambling, it's more like speculating. Now, just because it's not a real investment, like Warren Buffett would say, that doesn't mean that you can make a lot of money with cryptocurrencies and made so many millionaires. But you also have to realize that a lot of people have lost money on crypto as well. So now let's get to why you might want to get into buying and selling cryptocurrencies. I will say I only suggest buying crypto if you have extra money to risk. You need this extra money because crypto is extremely volatile. And if you buy at the wrong time and sell at the wrong time, then you can lose a lot of money. Therefore, it's extremely risky. Just like the stock market right now is quite risky. It's extremely volatile. Crypto seems to behave very similarly. Personally, I enjoy carrying crypto in my portfolio because I think it's a really cool technology. And while I don't know if it's ever going to become a viable currency, I do think that it certainly has its merits, for one, cryptocurrency can't be duplicated. And this means that you can't counterfeit cryptocurrencies, making it a lot safer than one would think. It's a number that's associated with an address, not an actual file. And another thing that makes counterfeiting not possible is the blockchain technology. Blockchain is a list of all the transactions that happen so that everyone can see it. And as a result, nothing is private. Another cool thing about cryptocurrencies is that there are a finite number of coins. Therefore, you can't create more. Technically, you can mine cryptocurrencies. But this is just like finding a hidden stash that already exists, but is not yet being traded. The goal for cryptocurrencies is to aim for a decentralized economy. Doesn't mean that we wouldn't need to rely on financial institutions. A lot of people really like that point. So that's why there's such crypto fans. It's also fully digital. So you don't need to hold coins or gold or cash or anything like that. It's used worldwide. You can trade 24/7, and you think that if the government keeps printing more and more cash and causing more and more inflation, then this will definitely push more people towards cryptocurrencies, because inflation with cryptocurrencies is not really possible. Like I said, there are a finite number of coins, and the government cannot simply just make more coins and create more supply. So now let's get into how you can actually buy and sell cryptocurrencies. There are tons of different exchanges that you guys can use, for example, Coinbase, BITFENIX, Binance, and Robin. Now, most people are going to go with Coinbase, because this is like the platform that everyone uses, that all beginners use, because it's just the easiest to use. Coinbase is both a website as well as an app, so you can trade cryptocurrencies on your computer, as well as trading on your phone. I'd say that about 99% of people that get into cryptocurrencies will use Coinbase at the start, and like I mentioned before, make sure to use the link in my description to get $10 of free Bitcoin. It's literally the easiest free money you can get. Now, to create an account, Coinbase is going to ask you some personal questions about yourself. You'll have to enter in this personal information as well as give them a picture of your ID. I use my driver's license as my form of ID, but you can also use your passport to transfer real money into your account. You'll use a debit card or your bank account, and Coinbase will simply take the money from that account and put it in this Coinbase account. From there on, you can use this money to buy cryptocurrencies, and guys, over 30 million people use Coinbase. So it's an extremely reliable and trusted service, and they haven't had any big hacks, so your money is safe with them. The thing I like about Coinbase is that the interface is extremely easy to use. You can buy all the top cryptocurrencies, and for 99% of people that invest in crypto, this is enough. Once you get more technical and you want to trade between coins and do more complicated things, that's when you can start focusing on the other exchanges that I've listed. But for now, guys, just use Coinbase. It's a great app, and it's the easiest way to get started with crypto. So the next step is, what coins should you buy? Here are the top 10 cryptocurrencies, based on their market capitalization. Number 1 is Bitcoin at about $128 billion. Number 2 is Ethereum at $19.4 billion. Third is Ripple XRP at $8.22 billion. The list goes on. But as you can see from this list, Bitcoin is the king. Its market cap is way higher than all the other coins. That's why most people, when they think of cryptocurrencies, they automatically think of Bitcoin, and that's why most people that start off investing in cryptocurrencies will start with Bitcoin as well. So currently, I own Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, as well as Litecoin. If you really want to know all the details about each of these coins, you'll have to read this white paper. The white paper is basically just the PDF guide of the coin project. And what the coin is, most people won't read the white papers of any of these coins. But if you really want to know the utility of the coin and what the value is, the white paper is the best thing to read. You want to ask yourself, is this coin bringing any real value? It's extremely complicated or sad, and I actually don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. But a ton of these coins solve real-world problems. For example, Ethereum took off because it has a lot of real-world use, and it's more advanced than Bitcoin. Ethereum is an open-source platform for decentralized applications. It's a whole network with its own internet browser, coding language, and payment system. Enables users to create decentralized applications on Ethereum's blockchain. My advice is study each coin that you're interested in to see if it's something you want to invest in. You can read the white paper. You can look at tons of articles online about what the value is in this coin and sort of why it was made. Honestly, it's really hard to know when to buy these coins. You can't really do a fundamental analysis as you can with real-world stocks. These coins and companies with assets, with earnings, revenues, financials, all that stuff that you can actually analyze. And in terms of when I buy, I basically just look for big dips, since it's not really backed by anything besides demand and consumer sentiment. Anytime you buy crypto, it's pretty much the gamble prices could recover, prices can have again. You know, anything is really possible when it comes to crypto. One thing people have been saying which is actually good for Bitcoin is the halvening that happened in May of 2020. This means that the number of Bitcoins that someone gets for mining one block went from 12.5 Bitcoin down to 6.25 Bitcoin. This basically just means that mining Bitcoin got twice as hard. The amount of Bitcoin supply is expected to only increase by 2.5% in 2020. And this is by far an all-time low. This means that if demand is steadily increasing, but the supply is remaining pretty much unchanged, this should lead to higher prices, with the pandemic going on. And pretty much all stocks and cryptocurrencies going down in price by a lot. This has made a ton of new investors get into the game and actually start trying to invest, whereas Bitcoin was worth just under $5,000. In March now it's doubled to about $10,000 per Bitcoin. Really, though, I have zero idea what will happen next. I don't know if it's going to go up in price. I don't know if it's gonna go back down in price. I would be cautious though, because the economy is all sorts of messed up right now. We could have a second round of the virus, the unemployment numbers are very high, and we sort of have a shrinking economy. Another thing that's really helping coins such as Bitcoin is the stimulus payments that the government has made with this big injection of money. A lot of people are scared of the rising inflation that will occur, and as a result, lots of people are starting to want to put their money in independent stores of value such as gold and Bitcoin. Analysts have wildly different predictions on where the price of Bitcoin will go this year. Some are saying $20,000, some are saying $100,000, some are saying $5,000. The thing I have to stress is you don't want to get into crypto just due to the fear of missing out. If you buy just because of the fear of missing out, then you could find yourself in the middle of a crypto bubble. This is what happened at the end of 2017 when the price of Bitcoin went up to about $20,000. I know a lot of people that saw it shoot up in price and they were like, shoot, I don't want to miss out on this investment opportunity. I don't want to miss out on Bitcoin potentially going to $100,000 or even $500,000. As a result, lots of people bought at this all-time high of $20,000, and when it went down to $10,000 they lost a ton of money. And the thing with volatile investments such as Bitcoin, lots of people just sell at the wrong time. They get really scared when the price drops in half and they start selling. A lot of people get their emotions involved. And that's just really dangerous for investing in something such as crypto. So in conclusion, you guys, we just went over what cryptocurrencies are, what are the top coins that you can buy today, how you can buy and sell crypto on exchanges such as Coinbase, as well as how to analyze a coin to see if it's something that you believe in and want to put your money into. These are all digital assets, and they're extremely volatile. So you guys, I know a lot of you are newer investors. And I just don't want you to risk too much money that you can't afford to actually risk. To guys, only put money into crypto if you have anything else you want to invest your money in. Whether that means investing in your own self-education or investing in more value-driven stocks. I think there are tons of things that are easier to invest in that are less volatile and are actually backed by a real company that's producing income. I will continue to hold my crypto because I think it's a cool technology and I want to be part of something that I think get really big. It's something that I can personally risk and I'm lucky to be able to do so. But yeah, part of me wants Bitcoin to shoot to the moon to like $100,000 per coin. And if it doesn't, then you know, that's okay, I'll lose some money. But I think that the risk is worth it for me. Make sure to do your own due diligence before investing in anything, and especially for crypto now it's not really an investment. It's more of a gamble, more speculation. So that's when you really have to know what you're doing and getting yourself into. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys found this video informative. If you did, make sure to share it with a friend. And also like and subscribe for more videos just like this. I make a ton of content about personal finance, investing as well as entrepreneurship. So that's it for today. Thank you so much and I will see you guys in the next video.